guys, welcome to Freedom in a Budget. I'm Kelly and welcome to Dumping Net Friday, the giveaway announcement. So as you guys know, this is Dumping Net Friday where I answer your questions, and any money questions you have or personal questions or whatever you have, leave them down below in the comments, or any money wins. This is such a great time that I can connect with you guys and answer any questions that you have. I do have quite a few questions right now, so if I don't get to your question this week or I haven't gotten to it, don't worry, I have them saved and I will be getting to it. But I will say that the next Dumping Net Friday, so not today, not next week, but 2 weeks from today, because I alternate with my budget report cards, is going to be a special Dumping Net Friday on buying my new car. So you guys give me so many questions about how I paid for cash, how did it work, like did I walk in with like a briefcase of cash and just walk in the dealership like that? How did I do it? What was the whole process? So I'm going to go over that with you. One of the questions I got is car dealerships bugged, all of that. So I'm going to go over all those questions with you in next Dumping Net Friday. So 2 weeks from today, make sure you go check it out. And if you haven't already, watch my car vlog where I paid cash for my new Jeep Cherokee. It was awesome. Awesome. So I got a lot of great questions that I'm going to go over, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to announce the winners of the giveaway, which is awesome. All right, so first question is from Kathryn Patterson. And she says, how do you deal with online purchases? I see that you sometimes purchase items off Amazon. How do you do this without using a credit card? I'm Christmas shopping and have managed to stay within budget, but I have largely made purchases online. Then I immediately pay off the transaction from my sinking funds. Thank you so much for taking the time to this YouTube channel, Kelly. It has helped me keep motivated and plan ahead, save for my future bills and purchases. What a great feeling not to live paycheck to paycheck. Aw, thank you. So what I do for that is I typically do cash envelopes. So for my personal spending money, if I buy something on Amazon, then I take it out of my wallet and put it into our bank. So we have one of my old Savvy Sense wallets that I just keep, and I keep cash in there. So if Jamie gets per diem, all of his per diem is in cash. So I just put it in that bank, and then when it starts to get filled, I go to the ATM at the bank and just deposit it there. And that's also what I use to fill my cash envelope. So I'm not having to go to the bank often. I just pull from there. And so say I make an Amazon purchase for $23, I will go and pull the $23 out of my personal wallet that I keep with me and put it into the bank. So that way my cash envelopes stay up to date. So if I have, $50 there for the month, I know how much is left and I can visually see it. And if I make a purchase for Christmas, what I will do is just make it with my debit card, and then I will go and subtract it from the sinking funds. I automatically always log it in the budget, and I log every transaction in my budget. That has really been a game changer for me staying on track. It's just logging everything, and it just saves so much time and so much money, and it just really keeps me on track. So you mentioned a credit card. I don't use a credit card for Amazon. I just use everything with my debit card. You just need some kind of electronic paying system. It doesn't have to be a credit card. Next question is from Ryouko Misato. I know I'm butchering your name. I'm sorry. They said, "And what can you do if you have like $400 a month and everything is extremely expensive where you live?" So I'm assuming this is for groceries. And to be honest, I'm not sure what the $400 a month is. I think it's groceries. So we live in South Florida, which is actually a really, really high cost of living area. And what we do for this is we just grocery plan. We shop at Aldi versus Publix. Publix is about 30% more expensive, which is just our normal grocery store here. So check online to see if you have an Aldi, if you have a Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is a little bit more expensive than Aldi, but it's still a lot cheaper than places like Publix. So check places like that. Google if you have a discount grocery store. I know that the Fundamental Home in Tangi from Freedom Homestead, they shop at a lot of discount grocery stores where it's like the dent shop, so like canned foods, they have dents in them, but they're still perfectly good, and they get really, really good deals there. So check it out. A lot of the things that you don't realize that you have in your area, you may, but you don't know. And a lot of things, times with high cost of living areas, right outside that area is usually a lower income I know at least in our case, in all the places that I've lived in the high income areas, is, you know, like a mile outside is a lower income community. So a lot of times they do have those stores that are hidden that you just don't know about. So just Google, ask around, see if there are those. But anything like Trader Joe's, Aldi, that's going to save so much money. But other than that, then check out, like do meal planning and really planning your groceries. If you have something left over from the week of your groceries, don't let it go to waste. Figure out a way to put it into next week's meal plan. Be like, okay, what can I do with this? I have chicken, I have tortillas, I have, you know, shredded cheese. What can I do with this? Okay, I can make enchiladas, or I can make quesadillas, or something simple like that, and making sure that it's not going to waste. And then it cuts down on next week's budget. So it really helps stretch it. Also, only going to the store once a week, or try every 2 weeks. That's really going to cut down on all those impulse shopping times that you're putting things in the cart. Walmart grocery pickup, that's another great way. That you have to have, I think it's a $50 minimum, $30 minimum, something like that. But you can see your tally as you're going through. And if you're hitting your budget, okay, I'm done. I'm cut off. I need to take things off. It can really help with impulse shopping. That is a huge money saver right there, is just buying it online, doing that. Cash envelopes. If you have $100 for the week and you're at 105, you got to find something to put back. Like, no, leave your debit card at home. Only take cash. Usually cash is really, really going to make a big change in how you spend your money. It just psychologically, studies have shown it really changes a lot. Next question, Lyn Morris says, how do you make sure you only buy what is on the grocery list when you go into the store? That is a good one. Just discipline. There's times where I will add extra money, or like when I do my meal plan, I've been at Aldi so often that I typically know how much I'm going to be spending. I know if it's going to be like $40, $30, $50, whatever it's going to be, because I'm buying the same stuff over and over. So sometimes I will leave a little bit of a buffer, especially if I know that they're going to have some deals and some clearance. I also check the weekly ad before I make my grocery list, see what's on sale, see what I can, you know, factor in that way. But just having the self-discipline of just saying, I'm out of money. Nope, sorry, not this week. And, you know, maybe I can figure out some money next week. And if not, then sorry. But just having that discipline. Next question is from Kelly Knight. And he says, I have a question. I used to budget with pen and paper, used everydollar for a few months. But when I'm too strict on myself and so anal about it, I do 180 and totally eat out and splurge way too much. Now I occasionally eat out and I automate every bill automatically in my savings. Whatever is left is free to spend. And this works for me. Do you think this is okay? So first of all, Kelly, I think it's awesome that you're aware of your money. That is rule number one, is just being self-aware of what you're spending and you know what you need to work on, what you're doing well at. That is amazing. I know so many people that just don't budget at all. They have no clue of what's going in their, like, what's going in their wallet, what's going out of their wallet. They just have no clue. And that was me for a while too. And so the fact that you're self-aware is so awesome. Now, what I would recommend is doing a zero-based budget. So making sure that every dollar has a name, making sure that you write down everything. If you have any leftover money at the end of the month, whether it's going to spending and after you're spending money, if you have any money left over at the end, make sure that's going to something specific. If you're in baby step 2, make sure that's going to debt. If you're saving for something specific, make sure that's going to your savings account. Don't let it just sit there and accumulate. And I used to be like, oh, I have $300 left at the end of the month. I'm doing awesome. This is great. Next thing I know, that $300 is gone. I don't even know where it went, but I found places to spend it. So make sure you're intentional. Make sure you're intentional with closing out the budget, wrapping up the month, and being sure that you can really own it and just not use that as an excuse to overspend, use that as an excuse to make it all spending money. But you know, if you have $200 left at the end of the month and you want to use 50 for personal spending, make sure that other 50 goes to something productive. All right, last question. Monica Leite says, I had a hard time adapting the cash envelope system because there were so many places that I'd make purchases that were from different categories. How do you deal with that? That's a really good question. So I keep my cash envelopes very simple. I don't have multiple cash envelopes. I only have 3. I have grocery, eating out, and pocket spending money. and I really make sure that it stays within that. And if it's outside of that, then I just use my debit card and I'll just break out the transactions in my Excel spreadsheet. But there's been times where I've gone to the store and I've just done separate transactions. You know, you just put the little divider up and just make separate transactions. And, you know, it takes maybe a minute more, but it's really not that much work. And people think that it's so much more of a hassle for the cashier and this, and I've been a cashier. It really doesn't, you know, and if it takes an extra minute, it takes an extra minute. But that's going to help you really stay on track, and that's going to be a game changer for you. And you need to make that sacrifice, and you're not sacrificed, but you need to put yourself above and just say, no, like, this is something I need. This is something that's going to be helpful. I'm sorry that it's going to take an extra minute. So I hope that helps. And it really, really does just help simplify things, of making sure that you don't have too many categories. When I first started the cash envelope system, I had like 15. I was so excited. I want a cash envelope for this and this and this and this. And the longer I did it, I was like, no, that's just complicating things. I want it simple. So just grocery, eating out, and personal pocket spending money. That's it. It's simple. Everything else can get broken down into my actual budget. And you guys know, I record every single transaction. If I spend 75 cents at a vending machine, it's going in the budget. It's going in there. I record everything. Make sure you do, and it really just helps keep you accountable, helps keep you on track, and helps you reconcile. You can't reconcile if you're not accounting for everything. So I hope that answered your question. All right, I have one money win and then the giveaway winners. So first one is from Brandy Marks, and she says, I was so excited last night because I was able to pay off a $5,500 loan in 7 months. That's incredible. I know it is because my husband and I have been working so much overtime, but it's okay because it is one less bill I owe this month. Yes, 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 yes. That is awesome. So high five. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. Get that snowball rolling. Roll that payment into the next one and the next one and the next one. And before you know it, you'll be debt free. Yes. All right. So you guys ready for the announcements? So the winner of the FPU kit is Shannon Johnson. Congratulations. So Shannon, please send me an email with your mailing address, and I'm actually going to forward that on to Ramsey Solutions directly, and they're going to be mailing it out to you. So it's going to come directly from Ramsey Solutions, and that is the FPU, the Financial Peace University kit. And then the winner of the signed Live Your Life, Not Theirs book by Rachel Cruz is Annette Perez. So Annette, please send me an email as well, and then I'm going to send out your book directly, so it'll come directly from me. So congratulations! This was so much fun, and if you guys didn't see, this winner is from the launch of my blog. So I do have a brand new blog out, freedomindabudget.com, that I'm so excited about. I've been having so much fun, and it's a really fun adventure to go on and just jump into blogging, which is so outside my comfort zone, but it's okay. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all more than you know, and I hope you have a great day.